There. Good morning. I'm super excited to be here again today, Tuesday. And today I'm going to talk to you about setting new energy patterns and how we are gazillions of atoms that are unconsciously creating for us. And we are these whirling patterns of energy in motion. And what we don't realize is, for many people, they say that the secret doesn't work, or their affirmations that they've been repeating might work to a point, and then they get frustrated. And then watching a gazillion YouTube channels or videos or downloads or activations, they just really aren't cutting the mustard, so to speak. My name is Amirah Hall. I am a psychic medium, but I'm a manifesting mentor. I do something different than most psychic mediums in that I offer and teach and mentor you how to create what you do want. And all the work I do is a result of me having my own near-death experience. I have to say, I've been on a self-development path for over 40 years now. And I dabbled with psychic awareness, the esoteric teachings, mystery school teachings. But it was after I had a near-death experience in Egypt that I was forced to take the matter a little more serious. So a little more serious meant that I couldn't function. When I came back after that experience, my whole life crumbled. And, it was falling apart faster than a wet tissue. And my relationships crumbled, my job, I got fired. I couldn't focus, I couldn't work. I was picking up energies wherever I went. I was seeing beings and entities and seeing and knowing things that I didn't know how this was happening and what it was. I had to learn how to turn it down. So ever since that day, I remember taking some training to learn to manage my energy field. And I remember I was in this clairvoyant class and I was telling the woman, don't think I'm going to do this professionally, because no, I have a sales career and I'm really good at it. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. So I went for the training just to heal myself. I couldn't function as I did before my NDE. So that's where I started. And I remember her laughing at me, and honest to God, just like showing up here yesterday with the tag on the front of me and using my jewelry as a prop that I didn't realize, about energy, and gemstones have a frequency. And that's really how I started before I got into the clairvoyant realm, is using the frequency of gemstones to help me get grounded and balanced and heal myself. That intuitive nudge and urge was pulling me along. So considering that we're gazillions of atoms creating these patterns and ruts, sometimes they were amplified and we make really great things and we're on fire and we're happy and we're excited. And honestly, I've come to realize that that's where we're supposed to be as energetic beings, as spiritual beings having a human experience. We're here to accelerate, to amplify that and express that at the highest and most ultimate, right? So yeah, we want to manifest that shit. I wrote this book, and this book was germinated from my work that I do with my clients. And in fact, it's not a bestseller because I didn't even promote it. The funniest thing, the joke is on me again, but I just was quietly using this as a support tool for my mentoring students. And at the time, I had a 1-year whole training program that's now condensed into 10 weeks. But before we get there, I realized, and in my near-death experience, I could see energy patterns. I could see how, in my own life review, how my emotions and my thoughts and belief systems and limiting perception of things, how I was literally creating and designing my life. And if I wanted to change any of that, I needed to come deeper within myself and change my energy patterns. So that's what I teach. That's what I teach and guide people to reshape those energy patterns so that, on autopilot, you're manifesting. And I want to give a real shout out to Stu, my friend Stu, who's leaving all these amazing comments and watching my videos. I really appreciate it cheering me on, Stu, and Julie and Marcy and Casey. I was nudged late last year to get the support I needed to step out and play a bigger game. And I knew that I was limiting myself, just like my book that I didn't really promote and just sold it to a few people who needed it and gave it away mostly. I just wanted to help people. That was my mission. And I think that's where a lot of healers and mentors, we kind of don't utilize the gifts or shine in a way or where people can find us. And that was me. I was resisting with every bit of me to not speak. So this me speaking live is a result of being part of this amazing VIP, really important, amazing entrepreneurs and business people who have all, even if I haven't engaged with them, have contributed to my growth and acceleration. So I'm going to put a link in the description, and I invite you, if you've got a business or you're trying to formulate a plan for yourself or take a next step, I'm going to invite you to this really special event. And it's a weekend training that's coming up. And check it out. I have really grown and challenged myself and stepped into a greater version of myself that I've been resisting. So as much as you do the energy work, one of the most important key ingredients is being able to take action. And you know something? I wrote about that. Okay, the first chakra, chapter 8, is about activating the secret. One of the four main, I'm going to read this to you. The law of action states that you must perform the things and the actions necessary to achieve what you're setting out to do. So on one hand, I wanted to reach more people, to heal and help people and give them the secrets that I have healed myself with and taken next steps and blown myself away, from going and living in the Middle East all by myself to manifesting, clients like royal family members. So I did all that because I took action. And in my manifesting and the mentoring, every single aspect, whether it's our spiritual growth, whether it's our mental mindset, whether it's emotional or physical exercise, maybe it's a dietary issue or something you want to heal on the body, requires us to take action, right? And many of us fail because we don't have the support or the vision from somebody that can encourage us. And for me, I think that was missing in my life. And I was too darn stubborn to acknowledge it and to step into it. And so I really want to thank everybody for all your kind words and your support and vision and seeing me in a way that I don't even see myself yet. And I think that's very common for all of us on the healing path, is to being able to step into the greatness that we don't see ourselves. Why? Because those unconscious blinders are hiding it from us. And when I work with you in clearing those blocks, those gazillions of patterns that are set in motion that have been in your archive that you're not aware are there, that's been my superpower, is to see things that are hidden from you. And the next step is having a trail or a track for you to follow, getting the support. Because if you don't take consistent action in that direction, you will default into a pattern that feels comfortable for you. Just like if you go to the gym, if you have a trainer, they will push you beyond where you thought you could go, right? And your results will blow you away. Same thing with yoga, or if you've tried anything else. You won't see the results if you don't have a pattern, a program, and some support system to nudge you along, to encourage you, to reflect back to you how far you've come. So the law of action dovetails with the secret, because you can affirmation yourself till the moon is blue, or you can download all those YouTube activations and listen to more meditations, but your monkey mind is going to take you in a direction that perhaps might not be the best serving you. And I like to say is, if you could see what was hidden from your view in your unconscious realm, you would have already done something with that, right? You would have cleared that sucker out. But because you can't see it, you can't access it. And that's where I come in as, your energy cleaning lady. Yeah, we want to clear that out, right? So the other thing I want to share with you, I'm super excited, is on Thursday, I'm going to have a special guest. And Karen Cohen is a longtime friend of mine, but she is an 8-time regional Emmy Award winner. And she's from Los Angeles. She's got experience in TV in Chicago and New York. And she's going to come and talk to us about her new book. What's the name of Karen? I just blanked out. So it's about time. That's it. It's about time. It's about time you take a step. It's about time you take some action. It's about time you believe in yourself, and wherever that might be in your life, that's what we're going to talk about. So I hope you're as excited as I am, and join me again. I will be back here weekdays, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And please, I'm not even seeing any comments there live. Yeah, I'm still getting used to all this as I sniffle here. I'm still getting used to all this live stuff. So I'm putting myself out there, and I sure hope you do take your step. That's what I got for you today. So let's create some miracles. Let's create some magic on the way and raise those vibes to what? Accept what you're ready to receive. Just allow it. So I'm Amirah Hall.